Okay, I have a pretty rare video on a pretty rare detector. I didn't know these were rare until I bought it off eBay. Well, no, I knew it was rare whenever I saw it, but I didn't know how rare they were. But this is a pretty cool detector. You don't really see a lot. And I'm actually the second person to have this. It is a first alert. I do have quite a few of these older first alert units. 6 of them without the new one. But anyways, this is a review of the first alert SA80FD. Now you might be wondering where I got this from, and it was off eBay. I couldn't really sleep the night that this was posted, and whenever I saw it posted, I decided to buy it. So that's probably why you didn't see it on eBay. You might have. But yeah. Sorry about that. But yeah, as you know, I do have quite a few of these old first alert units. None of the early 80s units like the SA76RS or RC. Not yet, at least. Yeah. I would like to get the SA76RS sometime. That's the one I really want. There's also an SA80FB, I think, or something like that, which is the predecessor to this, which was like the SA76RS, but it had this design on the cover, and of course it had the older, smaller side skirt, and the cover could pop off. But then later on, when they started making these, for some reason they decided to make these, which is just the I don't know if it is the SA80 FB. I'm not 100% sure if that was the model number. I know Bottom Alarms fans at least had one. I'm not sure if he still has it. It's one of his first alarms. But it was decided to make this, which is a mixture of the SA80FB and the SA6070. Now, of course, this isn't the SA6070. This is actually the SA76RD, which is a slightly less common SA6070. I also have this unit, which I think is the closest light unit we have to this, because this, if you look, has no writing on the cover. If you look at this, it has no writing on the cover. So it's probably, I think it most likely has taken some design features from this. I'm sorry, I kind of just woke up, and my nose is runny. I didn't get home until like 2 last night, so yeah. Anyways, we'll look at the box before we look any more at this unit. Here is the box. Now we all know, if you've seen Bottom Alarms and Fans video, which so far, I'm sure he's not the only other person to have it. I'm sure there's at least one other person that has this, but he's the first to ever make a video on this. He got his like 3 years ago, but on his box, it must have been a later unit, like a later one of these, because on the box it had SA67D, but it had this grill design on it. So, yeah, that was pretty interesting. Which, if I were to get their manual, I think I might know what the model is for that. Anyways, there's a side, of course, Pitway, world's largest, most experienced maker of professional alarm systems. Here's the back. Here's this side, and okay, it's the same one. Anyways, I'll be right back. Okay, so I had to go get the battery because I didn't have it down here. This battery came with the unit, which I am really happy that it did not corrode. Oh, there goes the air conditioning. Anyways, I'm really happy that this didn't corrode, which is actually pretty darn surprising for these old Ever 89 volts. They usually corrode easily. Now, I'm pretty sure with both alarms and fans, his was actually corroded a little. But mine, luckily, it didn't. And another thing I want to mention is this didn't yellow. It does look a little yellowed on the camera. But in person, it's actually pretty white. I mean, it's a little yellowed, but I'm honestly just surprised because the last few times I got first sort units, they've been yellowed, brand new box. That happens with a lot of older first alerts for some reason. Sometimes I get lucky, like this unit or this unit and this one. I've never really seen this stained or yellowed one of these, unless it was in a house. Anyways, let me get to the manual. Okay, I need to hurry this video up. So there's the manual. Now, as you can tell, they don't even put the right, either they don't put the right manual in here, or they just didn't care to put the actual detector on here, because they put the SA67D, which this, of course, isn't the SA67D, but as you can see, this shows the models, and the SA81D is a unit that I think was on bottom of my Alarms and Fans box, which was this with this vent design, which it would be nice to find one if those things actually exist, which who knows, because it's first alert. Anyways, here's the manual. And it also has SA76RD, this unit listed on there. Here's a warranty card. Nothing really special. Of course, I keep all this stuff if you guys didn't know. I did not throw away any of the boxes unless they are extremely moldy or just too damaged to where it doesn't really matter if I keep it. Okay, here we go. I'll let you read. Just pause if you want to. I don't know why you would, to be honest. Honestly, I don't think you can with how fast I'm moving, because I'm just trying to get this video done. Now, there's not too much we know about these units, or that I know about these units. I'm not sure what other people know. See, it's probably gonna be one of my more prized possessions, as I do like these older First Alert models. I used to actually hate older First Alerts, but I've slowly gained interest in them. I used to hate the smooth cover designs, but of the SA76RS or sheets. I've come to terms with those designs, seeing as there's nothing really I could do about it, seeing as they made them, what, 50 years ago, 40 years ago? Anyways, on to the unit before I end this. Now, a lot of people are probably going to be mad at this, but I cannot test this. Not only do my neighbors not like smoke alarms, like I said, but it is 10 o'clock in the morning, and I don't really want to get kicked out of this place. This has the exact insides I was hoping it would. It has the false alarm sensor. I've been looking for a First Alert unit for a long time that's had this false alarm sensor. I do have a unit with this false alarm sensor, which is my BRK1839 ACI, but I wanted a battery operated version. Now I just have to be careful with where I place this, because I cannot place this in a dusty area, or else I'll never be able to put a battery in it. If it does work, I'll test it a little bit later, and I will post a video on testing this. So I'll let you look at the inside. I learned recently these are called like pancake. Like people call them the pancake horns or piezos. So that's very interesting. But I also learned that the first number of this code is possibly the year that it was made. So if this is correct, that means that this was made in 1985. I know it's not 1995 because at that time they had just stopped making these. And they started making the 10-year battery units. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the testing video in a little bit. Bye.